What's wrong, poor slave black man?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. Now, one thing's for sure. The Greeks and Romans definitely weren't as racist as the people of much later generations were.
What?
In fact, they treated them fairly well.
Oh. I'm a new man!
And I changed shirts. Come back here, new
And I'm
man.
back in the shot!
Indeed he is. Wait, I'm not through with you. How does it feel to know that any citizen or non-citizen could become a voting citizen in Greece? Because lots of people were created equal.
Awesome!
Awesome indeed.
Shirt boy!
See, hey, slave, throw him his shirt. All he has to do now is talk to some people, mix a few breeds there and there, and he's got himself a good voting class. Everyone in Rome and Greece was treated as an equal individual. No one was treated as an outcast. Sure, if you were a slave at the time, you were treated a little differently, but you could gain access to citizenship just by doing a few things. As you can see, life in Rome wasn't the worst. Welcome to a few hundred years later, in the height of Rome. Rome is right now at its finest, its golden age. And the people running this golden age is none other than the influential bureaucrats. The bureaucrats were elected by the common people, but not slaves, because to the Romans, they weren't people. Anyways, the bureaucrats would run things and were elected representatives in a form of democracy that's kind of rivals our own, except without a central figure and more of multiple elected figures. Think of it as Congress without Obama. Anyways, this person was elected by the people to decide what the people wanted. However, over time, bureaucrats wanted their own personal gain and didn't always look out for what the people wanted. How are you doing, Mr. Krat of Bureau?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Taking care of the people.
Taking care of the people. This one's a noble one. Hopefully he won't get stabbed or anything. Because
Oh, I'll get
stabbing is
stabbed.
bad.
No,
Oh.
dip their hands in the blood and stuff.
He probably will. As in that great, famous poetry that hasn't been created yet. Anyways, time to move on to the next thing. That was a good sandwich. Even with bears. Oh, well hello there.
Howdy.
This is the famous Socrates, or as you kids call him, Socrates. He was one of the great philosophers of our time, known for his great questionings of life and mental teachings for extravagance. So, what say you?
Now down here, we like to go to Sonic, you know, get the BLT and the Texas Toast. But there's this show called Life on Discovery Channel and Animal Planet. Talks about the universe colliding with atoms and so forth and such how. You know, when I was born, there was this whole big mess of orange goo on the floor. Now, I didn't know what to do with it, so I got a broom and cleaned it up my damn self. My mother's lazy. She liked Valium. Okay, frankly, I am like I am because I'm my mom. Because my mom liked Valium.
Sad thing. Socrates, or as you kids like to call him, Socrates, questions the teachings of life and everything about them. He just, along with the other philosophers such as Plato and Aristotle, they were the ones teaching the others how to think and what they thought about life. They weren't always accepted by everyone, but they sure did know a thing or two. What say you now?
Did I mention my slave Enrico was here?
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
And there it goes.
That's interesting. Whoa. Two of the most famous Greece city-states were Athens and Sparta. Athens was the democracy state, known for using non-fighting techniques and law. Sparta, on the other hand, was used for war, and they would kidnap boys and take the sons of the daughters and wives of Sparta and train them to be rich, noble warriors and fight the Persians and whatnot. In times of need, these city-states would team up and fight for a common cause to defend the motherland of Greece. Hoorah. But when there was no war to be taken place, the city-states would do their own things and worry about their own necessary problems. They weren't always chummy. Are you gonna go fight for your country, son, now that the Persians are coming to take our wives and children and burn our churches?
Woo!
For freedom and people, women, and things that we like. Hoorah. Hi, I'm back. And now, for an extravagant filmmaking experience, we're gonna shoot like they did in Cloverfield. Just follow along with me. Biscuits.
My slave's got the measles!
In dark times in Roman eras, things got very dirty with all the unsanitary conditions. As you can see, over time, sickness happened.
Give me the insulin!
Yo quiero Taco Bell!
Something tasty.
Exorcism!
Live! Ah, shake your camera.
Yo quiero Taco
We gotta get out of the city.
Bell!
My feet.
Stay here!
Run! Run, Socrates! Into the forest with the great wildebeest! Wildebeest. Oh, my hand acts in sadness.
I'm Dickus and I'm riding with the pros! Ups!
Ups to the mat. I'm here with
Dickus!
and he's here to tell us about the religion of both the Greeks
And the Chiefs!
and the Chiefs.
Did I mention my slave Enrico was here?
Squirrel! Get the harpoon!